Good morning. It is currently 6 a.m. I've actually been in bed for the past hour online shopping. I had in my head that I wanted something, and so I decided to go ahead and buy it, and then I got stuck on the endless game of scrolling. So now, an hour later, I am awake. And I have thing 1 and thing 2. We're watching my parents' dog. We've been watching her for the past 4 or 5 days, and she's supposed to be picked up tomorrow. I've turned on the light. Here they are. And first thing I do every morning is I make sure that this one goes out and potty, because the second day we had her, well, first of all, the first day we had her, she went potty in my office twice, downstairs in the kitchen once, but then the second day, oh my gosh, I was so angry. She pooped on the bed. I've never had any dogs do that my entire life. I've had dogs all my life. I've never had a dog poop on the bed before. And she slept in our bed the night before. And so essentially she pooped where she slept, which is horrible. We got so mad, Christian and and I had to end up throwing the duvet cover out, because it just was not an option to keep it and wash it. So I threw that out, and then luckily we had a spare bed downstairs, and I was able to grab the comforter from downstairs and put it up here and sleep with. But yeah, it was a nightmare. But she hasn't had an accident since. It might be because I've been taking out 30 times a day. I'm just so nervous that it's going to happen again. I haven't let her out of my sight once, not even for a second. Don't trust her. But yeah, so she's been good since that day. I'm still waiting on the other duvet cover that I bought to replace the destroyed one, and it's supposed to be coming today. So once I get that washed, I'm probably gonna put these sheets back downstairs and then replace it with the new one. But anyways, let's go ahead and let the little one out before she has an accident. Come on. All right, come on, girls. I got some Valentine's Day flowers from Christian. They smell so good and they're so pretty. Hopefully they last a while. Okay, come on. Come on, good girls. I like it when you potty outside. I like that a lot. All right. Ready? One for you and okay. One for you. Thank you, girls. Now we are going to pick out my outfit of the day. And lately, you know what? It's just been sweats and nothing else. So I'm gonna pick out this sweat set and get changed. There we are. The baggier the sweats, the better in my opinion, but that's just me. I love swimming in my sweats. It's just so comfy that way. But okay, so I am going to get ready for the day. First, I'm going to wash my face and brush my teeth. Over here to the left, I have all my skincare. I am absolutely obsessed. I love this acrylic shelf. I think it's so useful because you can read what everything is, so you can grab everything faster. but it also just looks so clean and aesthetic. So I love it. Okay, so every morning it switches sometimes, but it's pretty much this. So I grab my hair clip and I use the Summer Fridays cleanser. I use the retinol serum. I use the rose oil from Pixie. I use the hyaluronic cream from Glow Recipe. And I use the Beauty Counter deodorant. And I use the chapsticks. I've been switching on and off between the two. Doesn't really make a difference. I like just to grab a chapstick. And then I love the Trader Joe's Rose Oil Hand Cream. I got it a year ago, maybe 2, and it's just the best thing ever. I put it on my hands every morning, and it smells so good, so moisturizing. It's a thicker cream, but I haven't even looked for it since, so wonder if it's still in stock. If it is, this is a must-have in your purse or on your beauty shelf, because I always reach for it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go for a scent. This is my absolute favorite. I am obsessed. I am not a huge perfume gal. It took me a while to find the ones that I really like, but this is so good. This one and the Miss Dior one is my all-time favorite. No offense, but this stuff smells awful. I don't know how people left good reviews on it, because I got it for Christmas because I told my boyfriend to, and no offense, I just cannot stand it. It was lingering on me for like an entire day and I just felt sick. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this hair perfume as well. So here are my morning products. And then I'm gonna brush my teeth. I prefer a regular toothbrush over an electronic toothbrush. Christian actually got me an electric toothbrush when he got this one, and I just don't like it. I like using my hand, old school. I am all done. I didn't realize that my face was out of frame for the entire video, so sorry about that. It is a little bit too late now. I think what I'm gonna do now is, by the way, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, or Galentine's Day if you are single. I think I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts and pick up some V-Day donuts. I have been grabbing Valentine's Day donuts every year. I love them, and the only issue is I cannot leave the little one at home because she will go potty probably all over the place and destroy everything. So I think I'm gonna have to bring her with, and I think that means I'm gonna have to go through the drive-through, which I like to go inside and pick out my donuts, but I think I'm gonna have to go through the drive-through today. All right, let's go. I was cleaning out my closet and my drawers the other day, and these are the items I'm gonna be donating. which I'm gonna put in my car while I'm at it. All right, it is 6:57. We got this little one going crazy. Oh my god, no, stay over there. Oh my gosh, she's driving me insane. We are just heating up my car because I haven't driven it in a while. And then we're gonna head to Dunkin' for some VJ donuts. Thank you. All right, mission accomplished. It was kind of embarrassing because I did go through the drive-thru and the lady was like, okay, pull up to the window. And I thought there was going to be a second window, but there was only one window. And so I accidentally drove past the payment window. So I had to turn around and then go inside and pay for it. But I just told her half a dozen Valentine's Day donuts. So let's see what she picked out. I'm so excited. I love Valentine's Day donuts. Oh my gosh. That is a work of art. So pretty. I'm excited to eat it, but I also don't want to because it's so cute. Definitely gonna have to save some for Christian. So tasty. Okay, our quote of the day that I found on Pinterest. In 2022, we are stepping out in faith and walking on our potential. Fear has held us back, we admit that, but we're tired of contemplating and overthinking and procrastinating. We're going to apply ourselves. We are ready to commit. We want to do the work. 2021 was our breakthrough year, and 2022 is our flourishing year. It's not the time to move slowly. It's time to water, to overfeed, to do more than we thought we could. By Reed. I love it. 2022 is, I'm getting a great feeling for this year, and I can't wait to see where it leads us. Okay, now we are going to feed the pooches. Holidays and minutes. One, and we got two. Okay, the babies are fed. Now I am gonna do some journaling. It is currently 7:45 and I start work at 8 a.m. And so I'm gonna do some journaling right before work, and we call that a morning. Hello, I am currently on my lunch break and I just really quickly drew on some eyebrows. I just feel really naked without them. I have been using the Revlon Brow Fantasy for the past 8 years, more. And this was always my go-to. I used to use the gel as well, but for the past like several years I've only used the pencil, which you can tell have all been pretty worn down. These you do have to sharpen, so I go through them really quickly. Anytime I'm at the drugstore or grocery store, I always pick one up just in case I run out. But the other day I was at Target and I saw this brow pencil from e.l.f. and I really wanted to try it out because this one you don't have to sharpen. This one, every time I sharpen, like, the inside would break, and so I would have to resharpen it again, and it just goes, I just go through them so fast. Versus this one, first of all, it's a lot skinnier, and so I can really, like, get in there and, like, draw, but I really like this one for the sole purpose that I don't have to sharpen it. But I'm actually loving this one, and I prefer this one, the e.l.f. one. It's called the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I prefer this one now over the Revlon Brow Fantasy. Sorry, I'm gonna go take the dogs out. She is barking at something. She barks at everything, actually. So I'm gonna go take them out, have some lunch, and then go back to work. I was going to make a salad, but I'm running out of time before I have to clock back in from lunch. So I'm just going to really quickly boil some of these pierogies just because it's quick and I don't have time to chop up lettuce and all these vegetables. So this is what I'm going to have for lunch. And I forgot this morning to fill up my water bottle. And that's not good because I need to drink more water. It also comes with this little carrier. I got it from Amazon, and it's just so nice and really gets me drinking water, because nothing more refreshing than drinking ice water from a glass water bottle. Like, it's just so good. Okay, I'm gonna heat up the pierogies and then I gotta head back to work. Okay, so the Amazon delivery driver just arrived with the new bedding since my parents' dog went potty on our bed and I had to buy new covers. So they just arrived. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it. And then I'm actually throwing in my sweatshirt that I was wearing this morning, a brand new sweatshirt. I'm not sure if I said this already, but she, when she went to Dunkin' with me this morning, she was spazzing out and knocked over my coffee, and I spilled it all over my car. And I didn't think that it got on my jacket or the sweatshirt or anything, but then when I got home, I noticed that it did leak through to my sweatshirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash it. Hopefully the coffee stain will come out, but oh. Alright, my pierogies are a-cooking. Yeah, my pierogi don't come for me, but I put some homemade chili oil on top for some heat. I know, don't judge me, please, please. I just needed some spice in my life, and because these are cheesy raviolis, I just need some spice to cut it. So I'm gonna eat this, bring it back upstairs, and get back to work. Alrighty, for dinner I am going to make a big ol' salad. I'm obsessed with salads. I could eat salad every day of my life 3 times a day. No joke. I've just washed the lettuce. Whoa, she's going crazy. All right, lettuce is dry and all the water is at the bottom. Now, I am going to grab my salad bowl, put the lettuce in there. Here is the final product. I just chopped up some lettuce, tomatoes, sweet onions, what else? And I had some hard-boiled eggs already in the fridge, so I just cut those up. And I'm having a nice glass of sweet red wine for dinner along with my salad. If you're looking for a good wine recommendation, I highly recommend this brand and this wine, Sweet Red. I've tried so many different wines in my lifetime, and they all give me a headache the next day, and they make me feel just like gross the next day. And this is the only one that doesn't give me a hangover or a headache the next day, no matter how much I drink. And it's so delicious. Everyone that I've had try this wine have fallen in love with it, and now this is their go-to as well. So good. Christian has been at work since 4 a.m. And so I am having dinner alone this Valentine's Day, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm just gonna eat my food, watch some YouTube, and read, and call it a day. It is currently 8:20. So, yep. Thank you guys so much for watching this boring little work from home vlog. The reason I haven't been posting as much these past few months is because I just don't like fall and winter. I hate the cold, and I just can't function for some reason in the colder months. So now that spring and summer are hopefully around the corner, I'm definitely going to start picking up the content and start creating more videos. So that is what is in store for later on this year. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Have a beautiful, lovely rest of your day, and until next video, bye!